Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Quest. And yeah, to cap my review of Star Trek Discovery Season 2 off, since I've already did the Star Trek movies, the reboots, I'm gonna be tackling, I'm gonna cap this off with the Star Wars sequel trilogy, because why not? Unfortunately, because we only have three Star Trek movies that didn't do too well. They didn't make three more of them for me to review and trash, which, yeah, really on themselves for that one. So yeah, I'm starting off with Star Wars The Force Awakens. The lukewarm chocolate surprise you find under your Christmas tree when your drunk uncle has had too many, and really wants to fuck up the family get together. So yeah, without further ado, this trash fire. So yeah, we have the intro crawl. I only wrote down, yeah, Luke Skywalker has vanished. Why has he vanished? Because this plot would get resolved in like, I don't know, lots sooner. He's vanished because they want to shill a Mary Sue. That's why. And yeah, we got, apparently old ally, I also wrote down. And yeah, Poe isn't that old. And then yeah, the shuttle's exiting the Star Destroyer. Fucking way too dark. Great opportunity to showcase your fancy new Star Destroyer right off the bat. When you fucking failed that one. And yeah, I gotta admit though, out of this sequel trilogy, the BB-8 line of droids, those lines of droids, the ball droids like BB-8 that are the newer model astromech droids. I don't mind that. Aesthetically, they're pleasing enough, I'm not gonna hit that. They're aesthetically pleasing. They're a step up. Don't mind them. I like BB-8. You can't say BB-8 pissed on the franchise, even though he was part of this bullshit, which is sad. Really, if ever make a Star Wars, if Lucas ever makes a new trilogy of movies completely retconning this crap, I hope BB-8 and those line of droids are still there. I have no problems with the aesthetics of BB-8. I don't mind that. Got myself a Lego BB-8 and a BB-8 Christmas ornament, but that's it. So yeah, I'm not gonna trash. I'm not gonna trash what isn't egregious. I'm only gonna trash the egregious shit. If you think BB-8's design is crap, go ahead. Go ahead. I don't mind. I don't mind it though. Yeah, I got some rockets here. Some candy rockets that only come out. They're candies. Come out during October, Halloween, like, so yeah, who is the old man in the village? Who is that old man in the village? Is he Kyle Katarn? Is he someone else? Who knew Leia somehow? No explanation for his origins. They had a tie-in comic or something. You probably have to a prequel to the prequels or sequels. Probably have to buy that to find out. And yeah, so all of the villagers are participating in the firefight. All the villagers in the village are participating in the firefight. God damn. I mean, yeah. Must be making drugs in that village or something. I don't know. And yeah, Finn sees the dying stormtrooper and breaks years of programming in an instant. Oh yeah, and he was taken as like a baby to be a stormtrooper. So there's that. Just instantly breaks years of programming. But hey, at least we got a black stormtrooper, you know? That's fun. So yeah, Kylo Ren wastes the guy who knows who has the data. And yeah, Poe just could have hid away and ran. BB-8 was able to do it. I don't get why Poe couldn't do it. And yeah, they finally get to see a Star Destroyer after, what, fucking 10 minutes? And yeah, we got the crush, and then we have, next, then we have the crash to start, we got the crashed Star Destroyer, and yeah, the sand dune coming up to the engine, yeah, that would be a bit of a hike to get there. Yeah, and why is the village not closer to the wrecked Star Destroyers? And yeah, I also wrote down powdered instant muffin. Which, yeah, that's cool. And the wrecked AT-AT Ray was living in, Mary Ray Sue is living in. That'd be a bit of a warm shelter to live in if it's the desert. That'd be you get cooked real quick in there. And yeah, BB-8 able to move in sand. I think that was brought up by Neil deGrasse Tyson at some point. He tweeted that, like, yeah, they'd just be spinning the ball would just be spinning in the sand. So yeah. And yeah, so Kylo couldn't have interrogated Poe at the village. Like he didn't have time to just open up Poe's mind there at the village. So I mean, yeah. Yeah, let's leave the place where the general area where the data is. Let's leave that so he can interrogate the guy and then just wait for it, and then yeah, we give him an opportunity to escape with the data and whatnot. And yeah, the droid is not for sale. Yeah, bullshit on that. You're living in the goddamn desert. Everything is for sale. Hell, I'm surprised Mary Ray Sue isn't being used as a sex slave on the desert planet or as desert wife. Like, why is Mary Ray Sue not desert waifu to some alien guy? She was a kid when she was brought to that planet. I mean, yeah. Why is she not someone's desert waifu? I'm surprised. And yeah, Finn. I don't know if it's just John Boyega's skin, but it just looks a bit moist. And yeah. And yeah, I wrote down this. Yeah, TIE Fighter would be the worst thing to escape in, as they have no hyperdrives. Okay, yeah. Mm. It's a nice iced tea I was drinking. And yeah, like why didn't they steal a shuttle or something like that? And yeah, the guy who says, "Stop that fighter." Golden voice, that guy. I just want that guy I just want like him to do ringtones and shit like that. I gotta move my mic. He's got golden voice. And yeah, they didn't uncouple the TIE Fighter. And yeah, this TIE Fighter is well armed. And yeah, the TIE Interceptor was phasing out the TIE Fighter. Like, that was yeah. The TIE Interceptor was phasing out the TIE Fighter, so why are they still fucking using TIE Fighters? Why are they still using that design? They should be using a variant of the fucking TIE Interceptor. I don't get what, yeah. And yeah. So Finn was ejected from the TIE Fighter mid-tailspin while it was entering the atmosphere. When it was mid-tailspin. So that would not have been a safe way to. That wouldn't have been safe at all to eject from your TIE Fighter while it's mid-tailspin into the atmosphere. And you also have TIE Fighters even having ejector seats. Yeah. Yeah. Mary Ray Sue takes down Finn because the black guy has the same jacket as Poe. And Ray understanding what BB-8 is saying as a ball droid. Yeah. TIE Fighters used to attack village instead of TIE bombers. Okay, yeah. And Rey is a pilot, and there's the Falcon. How convenient that she knows how to fly the Falcon really, 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 really good. And then Finn knowing that staying low to the ground confuses the TIE Fighter tracking. And he's just a fucking stormtrooper. How would he have that kind of inside knowledge? Hell, why would the ground interfere with the TIE Fighter's tracking at all? Yeah, and Rey is really good at flying the Falcon. Mary Ray is, yeah. She is just really, really good at flying the Falcon. And then, yeah, Kylo Ren bitch bit when he's slashing up the thing with the lightsaber. And then we have Han Solo shows up. That was fine. That was good. But yeah, the concept of Han Solo ever losing the fucking Falcon in the fucking first place. That was his prized fucking ship. Why the fuck would, if you're a writer, why the fuck would you write Han Solo losing the goddamn fucking Falcon? And for fuck's sakes, all the character development over the original trilogy just completely wiped away. We have Han Solo just as he was almost at the beginning of the trilogy, of the original trilogy. All that character development was just fucking wiped away. He didn't grow as a fucking Did he not fucking grow as a fucking person over the original trilogy? Jesus fucking Christ. Or even the aftermath of the fucking trilogy. Jesus fucking Christ. And the concept of Luke just fucking piecing out on the galaxy. Yeah, I wrote fuck off, Abrams. Yeah. Yeah, just Luke Skywalker. It's like, Han Solo's son just goes to the dark side. And it's like, well, nope. I'm not dealing with this. I'm going piecing out. Going to find the first Jedi Temple. Why? I don't know. Also, I'm gonna. Oh, Last Jedi is coming soon after this. When I fucking watch it. So yeah. But yeah, the crew of criminals that boarded the replacement Millennium Falcon looked good. The fucking crew of criminals, both of them. And yeah, hentai tentacle rolling ball monsters. Why would anyone want to buy one? Why is Han Solo even selling them? And we have Han able to shoot Chewie's bowcaster. A weapon that is made to be wielded by a goddamn Wookiee. Like, yeah. The recoil on the fucking bowcaster. Like, only a Wookiee can fucking wield that thing. Just the fucking concept of Snoke alone. It's like, okay, so we're just inserting new random villains. And yeah, Luke looking for the first Jedi Temple. Why? And Han Solo saying to Mary Ray Sue, "You got a lot to learn." And yeah, no, she doesn't, Han. No, she doesn't. She's a fucking Mary Sue. And then going to Maz's cantina in the fucking first place. Why? What purpose does that fucking serve? Okay, so it's like you want to get it's like how is the Falcon not a clean ship? Is there like were the trackers installed onto the Falcon somehow? Does the fucking First Order have some sort of specific ship clairvoyance? Yeah. Why do they even gotta be at Maz's in the first place? Couldn't they just go straight to the Elenium system? And then yeah, we got Kylo Ren wangsting in front of Darth Vader's helmet. And yeah, why isn't the ghost of Anakin trying to straighten Kylo Ren out? I know if I was a fucking Force ghost and I saw my grandson just being a wangsty ass bitch, I would appear to him I would appear to him as a goddamn fucking ghost, and I'd say, "Look, hello, son. Hello, grandson. You're looking well. Can you stop being a fucking bitch?" Like, yeah, why isn't the ghost of Anakin Skywalker just appearing to Kylo Ren and saying, it's like, yeah, don't 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 go down the dark side path. Why isn't that happening? And then Rey having a hallucination, vision, and finding the lightsaber. Yeah, how is that lightsaber still intact? It fell down a fucking it fell down a bottomless shaft. Presumably that lightsaber would hit the ground and it would smash to fucking pieces. If there was a bottom of at that on that shaft at Bespin, it would hit the ground and shatter to pieces. And that's if there is a bottom. Otherwise, it's going the that lightsaber is going out into a fucking gas giant. And yeah, Mary Ray Sue's facial expressions, just they people, and then yeah, and Mary Ray Sue, she even knows this sequel trilogy is a bad idea. She says, "I'm never touching that thing again. I don't want any part of this." Even she fucking knows this is crap. Okay, and we got Hux's speech. I wrote it down. Now, in my experience reviewing Doctor Who, and Star Trek, I have noticed one thing about these woke writers or directors. They always, the villains are what reveals their true nature. The villains are always, the villains are always, the villains, they're like a backdoor window into what these people are thinking and whatnot. In my experience, there was a lot of subtext in Doctor Who series 12. There was a lot of subtext. You read between the lines, and you can find some shit. So yeah, wrote down this speech and I wrote down the translation. Today is the end of the Republic, the end of a regime that acquiesces to disorder at this very moment in a system far from here. The New Republic lies to the galaxy while secretly supporting the treachery of the loathsome resistance. This fierce machine which we have built upon which we stand will bring an end to the Senate, to their cherished fleet. All remaining systems will bow to the First Order and will remember this as the last day of the Republic. Now these woke assholes, they reveal themselves through their villains. They reveal themselves. And if you run what the villains say through a woke lens, if you will, you'll get this. Today is the end of the patriarchy, the end of a system that acquiesces in white privilege. At this very moment, in a system far from here, the patriarchy lies to the world while secretly supporting the treachery of the loathsome white nationalists. This franchise we have co-opted, upon which we shit on, will bring an end to the fandom, their cherished memories. All remaining franchises will bow to political correctness and will remember this as the last day of the patriarchy. So that's the translation. That's what's running behind the scenes in their minds as these assholes are writing this shit. Yeah. That's the fucking translation. 'Cause yeah. These fucking people revel in subtext, I tell you. So yeah. Hyperspace laser blows up a whole planet and the moons. That's just a bit excessive. I mean, blowing up the planets would destroy the moons, render them uninhabitable. And we got Rey. She managed to plug a stormtrooper on the second shot, which is impressive. I thought she'd marry Suet in one. And we have a stormtrooper with the one weapon that can stop a lightsaber fighting Finn. Of course we do. And yeah, Poe is alive, apparently. Finn really should have checked the wreckage. And yeah, this whole movie could have finished if Mary Ray Sue had taken the lightsaber and fought Kylo Ren. And yeah, why does C-3PO have a red arm? Why does C-3PO have a red arm? Probably have to find that out by the prequel comic. And yeah, the X-Wing redesign's not bad. And yeah, for the Resistance base, why are ancient ruins being used for the base? I mean, yeah, in Last Jedi, it's revealed they got a spaceship, so why aren't they being? Well, why don't they just go into the spaceship? I know. I mean, they should. I mean, the Battle of Yavin. The Battle of Yavin proved to them it'd be a great idea to have a mobile base. And we got BB-8 reveals R2. Why not check R2's data drives for, I don't know, maybe the complete map? And yeah, Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford, they're on point. And yeah, Adam Driver takes his helmet off. Of course he does. Of course. Hmm. And Rey able to resist Kylo Ren's thought probe. And Rey able to use Jedi mind trick on Bond Trooper. She just randomly goes for a Jedi mind trick. I mean, where did she doesn't know she knows fuck all about the Jedi. Why does she automatically go to try and compelling the stormtrooper to do what she wants? And yeah, Kylo Ren goes on another bitch fit. I mean, yeah, she's still on the planet. Just lock down the hangar base. And yeah, destroying the oscillator for Starkiller base. I mean, that thing is deep underground with only a fraction of it sticking out of the surface. And how do they even have the designs for Starkiller base anyway? It wasn't like the BB-8 was carrying them. So how do they have the plans for that shit? Yeah, how do they have the plans? And yeah, the shields have a fractional refresh rate. Where was the intel retrieved? Where was that intel retrieved from? And yeah, we got Finn as a janitor. Oh man. Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands. We check the dog and feed the cheddar. The fun will never end. It's adventure time. And yeah, just Phasma just randomly drops the shields. When confronted by Finn and Han. Okay. No loyalty there. And yeah, that many X-Wings attacking the oscillator, they don't have the firepower to take it out. And there's no bomber support to reinforce the attack. And none of the X-Wings are equipped with heavy ordnance needed to destroy the oscillator. Okay. You're attacking the enemy base. You're just gonna send all your god. You're just gonna you're just gonna send in a whole bunch of attack crafts with no bomber support whatsoever. No fucking bomber support whatsoever. It would have been a great opportunity to introduce some of the expanded universe bomber crafts that came after the original trilogy that replaced the Y-Wing. And yeah, Kylo Ren has daddy issues, and he kills Han Solo, giving Han Solo a bitch death. Okay. And yeah, Mary Ray Sue wins a fight against someone trained by Luke fucking Skywalker. He was trained by fucking Luke fucking Skywalker. Why is Kylo Ren able to lose? Okay, and I also wrote this. How is the gravitational mass of a star contained by Starkiller base? Or even part of the gravitational mass of a star held inside of Starkiller base? Yeah. Okay, so if you have power generators capable of holding back the mass of an entire fucking sun, if you have the power generation to do that, why do you even need to suck in a full-ass sun? Why do you need to drag a sun into your super weapon? You have the power to contain the gravity of a fucking sun inside something the size of a fucking planet. You have the technology and the energy to do that. So, why do you even need Why do you even need the sun's power anyway? Why? Why? So you can use that. So you can use the energy gained from absorbing a star, pretty much, to blow up planets in another system? You know what would have been a better weapon system? The ability to drag the energy from a star to a nearby planet. I mean, you just have Starkiller Base. You just position Starkiller Base in front of a planet, and then you'd have the Starkiller Base begin to pull the mass and energy of a star. You just pull it forward and just let that torch a goddamn fucking planet. That would be an effective super weapon altogether. Or better yet, you have the power to contain the mass of a fucking sun inside inside a inside something the size of a goddamn fucking planet. You have that power, folks. That is a shitload of power. Go talk to your nearest Neil deGrasse Tyson. He'll tell you. You would need a shit ton of power to contain a goddamn any fraction or portion of a sun's mass. You would need a shitload of power to contain that. To negate the gravity and mass of all that plasma, you would need a shitload of power. Hell, you could use that power to destabilize, to literally rip a planet apart, with some sort of gravity generator. You could literally cause a planet to repel itself to bits. If you have the fucking power to contain the mass or a fraction of the mass of a fucking star, you have enough power to goddamn fucking kill a planet very handily. Just hyperspace into this right next to the planet. Use that power to power a gravitational generator, and you can just fucking cause that planet to crack into bits. But your big ass plan for your big ass fucking plan, your big ass power efficient plan to destroy a planet is to literally shoot it with a fucking cannon from another. That's the way you want to destroy planets. You got like it's no big deal. It is. I can't. It is ridiculous. It is fucking ridiculous. If you have a planet, if you have something that can, if you have the power source, if you have a power source that can contain the mass and energy of a fraction of a sun, you can apply that very creatively. Very, very fucking creatively. If you just have an ounce of big brain, you can you can destroy a whole planet plethoras of ways with that kind of power. I mean, you just hyperspace in, and you use that power to power a very powerful hyperspace generator. Very powerful. One so powerful that it can fucking engulf a whole planet. And it's one so powerful it can engulf an entire planet. And all you have to do is literally you could send half of a planet into hyperspace with no, or a full planet into hyperspace with no fucking set destination. You can literally send a whole fucking, with the power to contain a fucking, the fucking mass of a sun and energy of a sun, you could kill a planet in so many fucking creative ways. Like, yeah, you could literally send a planet into hyperspace with that amount of power. You literally, without any set destination, that planet might get fucking torn up. It would probably get torn apart in hyperspace. You could make that hyperspace opening, you could make that aperture into hyperspace very unstable, and the planet just tears itself apart. You could do that with that kind of fucking power. Let me assure you. Yeah. So the most creative way you can kill a planet is by sucking up the power of a sun and then just shooting it over hyperspace at a planet. I mean, why don't you just shoot a star? That just blow up the whole system. Or better yet, instead of using Starkiller Base, just build 3 or 4 Death Stars. Pretty simple. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Ugh. And yeah, it takes a while for Starkiller Base to literally get turned into a sun. And yeah, all that mass there, it wouldn't be making a sun. It would be making probably be making a black hole. With all that stellar mass packed into one area, yeah, you're making a black hole. A very, very, very dense black hole. And yeah, R2 had the map all along, yeah. And yeah, why couldn't they extrapolate Luke Skywalker's destination using the bits of map that BB-8 had? I mean, yeah, just run the portion of that map through a computer, through a nav computer. See if you can't find common star systems, and you could probably figure that shit out. And yeah, and C-3PO gets his arm back, or at the very least, that arm gets replated. And Rey meets Luke, says nothing, but extends to him his old lightsaber. Okay, that is very fucking weird. That is very, very fucking weird. That is something weird to do. That great moment, but like no human would do that if they met Luke fucking Skywalker. So yeah. So yeah. Starkiller Base. You have the power necessary to hold back the gravitational mass and energy and thermal and energy of a fraction of a sun. You can hold it in place without getting yourself killed in the process. You have the power to do that. You have the power generators capable of doing that. So, you have the power generation capabilities to do that. That is a shitload of power. That is a shitload of power you have available. It's enough to destroy a planet very handily, very, very easily. Very, very fucking easily. So, like I've already come up with a super weapon, like I've already come up with a super weapon, a hyperspace super weapon. Literally simulates a hyperspace storm, but on a full fucking planet. Just completely destroys it. You jump into the system, you turn your base onto the planet, and then boom. Boom, whole planet gets ripped apart. No laser needed. Hell, with that kind of power, you could build a Starkiller base with multiple Death Star lasers on that ship. On that planet, that hollowed out planet. You could build multiple fucking Death Star super laser dishes. You just build a shitload of them. Arm that fucker to the teeth. And why are you even hollowing out a planet to begin with to build your super weapon out of? To build this super weapon out of? Like, why are you even hollowing out a planet? A planet, the further down you go past the crust, the more molten and liquid it becomes. And more hot it becomes. So, hollowing one of them out, yeah, not a very, very efficient way of building your super weapon. Not a very, very efficient way of doing that. Now, I understand strip mining a planet to build your super weapon. I can understand going out to an asteroid field and then going to town on all those asteroids. Build yourself a bitchin' ass super weapon. You can make it whatever shape you want. Hell, you could make it the shape of a superstar destroyer. You can do that. But hollowing out a goddamn fucking planet? First, if you did hollow out a planet, you're gonna need that shit to cool down so that a fucking crust... Like, you might as well just break a planet open, crack it open, and then mine the minerals from that cracked planet in order to make your goddamn super weapon. Like, it is... It's like, yeah, I know you wanna... It's dumb. Like, yeah. Like, you could just, with the power you have, with the power generation, so a ship you could build a planet-sized ship. Oh, quite handily. A lot of it would be hollow. and whatnot. You could build multiple Death Star super lasers. You could just build yourself a planet with multiple Death Star super laser cannons on it, and then just make it. You just make that a spinning fortress ship that blows everything up. But yeah, or you can make it a disc or something else. Or yeah, just make a hyper eclipse class vessel or some shit like that. But yeah, no, the whole hollowing out a planet, fucking inefficient, fucking inefficient, and like, why would you even? You're just salvaging the gut crust of a planet. You got it's liquid most further down you go, it's fucking all liquid. Like a liquid. Like a very hot molten putty. A more liquid molten putty down there. And then you have the heat from the yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this movie is fucking fraught with inconsistencies, lack of explanations, and yeah, yeah, just a shit bag of inconsistencies and fucking just a bunch of spectacle. But you start thinking about it, you start thinking about this shit, and it doesn't fucking make sense. Like yeah, just the idea of Starkiller Base. Fuck it, just fuck it. I just, with a little bit of thought, I just made that shit impractical. I mean, yeah, it is still cool. Yeah, I'll admit that. But, yeah. If you got the power to contain the mass of a sun and the energy of the sun, a fraction of it, like half or something like that, then, yeah, you got you got a shitload of power to do a shitload of more crazier shit. A shitload of more crazier shit. Like, yeah. You got this movie headed up by fucking Mary Sue. You got her. You got Han Solo character development wiped away. You got and then yeah, you have Luke acting out of character and not being there for the rest of for the whole galaxy. You got a random person in the fucking desert who knows Leia. I don't know who he is. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is the movie before The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi. Piece of fucking, which is a fucking trash fire, which is a fucking trash fire. But no, this movie, yeah, it's fraught with yeah, logical inconsistencies, and you have a Mary Sue as a fucking lead. So yeah, there are people who, and what is hilarious to me, that there are people that defend this movie. They say, "Oh well, it was the start of something good." No, it's the start of something fucking terrible. It's like, could this movie have been salvaged and saved? if we had got any other movies other than The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, could this sequel series have been saved? With this movie at the beginning, it'd be difficult. You got to explain Rey's power in a satisfactory way. You got to explain why she has the power, why she has the random knowledge or the ability that she has. She has the ability of a full Jedi Knight at the novice stage. You got to explain that. And yeah, me and my friend, we got to discussing how you would do that. The conclusion I came to is that yeah, she's a clone of she would be a clone of Darth Vader, Anakin Skywalker, and the knowledge of how to use the Force would be programmed into her, and she was created specifically to kill Luke Skywalker, and shit would be programmed into her mind so that the training that was put into her mind would activate. And that explanation for her power, well, it does wrap it up. It would explain shit. It ultimately is convoluted. And the solution my friend came up with, his solution would be to make Mary Ray Sue Skywalker a goddamn reincarnation of a Force demigod or something. He'd pull in some fucking canon from the fucking Clone Wars, and Ray Sue would be a goddamn reincarnation of a Force demigod, which goes against the themes of the prequels and the sequel trilogy of a person. It goes against those general themes of working for it, you know. General themes of like working for your victories that were present in the prequels and the original trilogy. So yeah, those are the only two outs. What me and my friend came up with. Those were the only two outs you could have gone with. Those are the only two outs you could have gone with. And then, yeah, Luke deprogramming Rey using the Force to remove the programming that would have made her kill him. That would have reset her powers back to zero. But that would be another. Then you'd have Rey have to retrain herself under Luke's tutelage. So yeah, this people who say that this is a good movie. The people who say that this is a fucking good movie and the whole sequel trilogy could have been better. But we could just erase The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. We could just erase those two movies and keep The Force Awakens. Those people are fucking high. They are high as fuck. They have been snorting too much cocaine or drugs or something out there. Some sort of magic fucking mushrooms. I don't know. I don't know what they're fucking smoking. I honestly don't know. People who say this movie can be saved? No. It can't. It is the start of the rot. The start of the rot wasn't Last Jedi. No. The Force Awakens was the fucking start of the fucking rot of this fucking franchise. And its fucking themes are carried over in and expanded upon greatly by Rian Johnson in The Last Jedi. So, yeah. No, you think this movie can be saved? No, it can't. It is egregious on its own. On its own merits. It is its own kind of egregiousness. You have Luke Skywalker, a fucking hero, disillusioned with what happened. Or what happened with Ben, or Kylo Ren, whatever you want to fucking call him. You got him disillusioned with that, and so he just fucking pieces off. He just fucking pieces off to another portion of to find the first Jedi Temple. That's Luke Skywalker's fucking reaction to his nephew getting turned to the goddamn fucking dark side. This is the guy that fucking tried to redeem Darth fucking Vader. This is the guy who tried to redeem Darth fucking Vader. You have him fucking piecing off when the galaxy fucking needs him? When his sister and best friend fucking need him? No! This is not fucking Luke Skywalker! That is not fucking Luke Skywalker at all! And Han Solo dying a fucking bitch death in this movie! With no fucking heroism at all! You could have redeemed him like that! He could have sacrificed himself. Any other death would have been more satisfactory to end this character. But yeah. Yeah. No. I have to calm myself down. Otherwise, I'm gonna be taking something in this shed. I'm gonna be hitting it with something else. So this is how fucking pissed I am right now. This is how fucking pissed I am. This is probably my longest video I've ever fucking made. Over a fucking hour. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking ending this shit right now.